Hey, Wargamers, some exciting news today. We have confirmation of a new set of Tau models, and I mean it this time. You might have caught my over eagerness a couple weeks ago, but nonetheless, it's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. This time we are for sure getting new Tau models for Killteam. So there's a new Killteam that's it sounds like it's going to come out in December is the deal. It's Sisters of Battle, Adepta Sororitas against Tau, and that's 10 models each. So a 10-man kill team or 10-woman kill team on each side. And yeah, this is kind of like the standard battle pose here that shows off all the cool models that you can get. Of course, like, okay, wait, can we just say here, this looks like the tower also just getting set up to be slaughtered. Not cool, G-dubs. Can you just give us a little bit more of something happen on? I mean, maybe you could say these guys over here are getting the jump, they're outflanking, so it's really an even match. But I mean, come on, give us a little bit of balance here. All right. So what are the models? Let's take a look. So like I said, it's 10 dudes or dudettes in each kill team, and by and large they are pathfinders. The new kill team works in a way that you can't mix and match anymore really to the same degree, so you basically have to say, all right, this is going to be a pathfinder kill team, this is going to be a stealth kill team, and so go from there. So this is a pathfinder kill team, and for the most part it looks like the existing sculpts plus some upgrades. So right, like these legs here, this is same posing for legs, these same posing for legs, you can see all of that here. The things that stand out as being very different are the heads and the war gear. So here we have we have some weird helmets, folks. They don't really work. So a while ago, when they came out with the most recent Shadow Sun sculpt, they give you 3 head options, and one of them is like half a helmet, which works in that battle suit environment. For here, it's weird. It doesn't make sense. Like, why? Okay, so they have like little visors, like little Geordie LaForge visors here that leave the top of their heads totally exposed for one thing, and then their mouth open. So I don't get it. I don't understand. This is not the same technology that's in the standard helmet. It's not like they are taking part of the helmet off and just having their mouth exposed or something. This is totally different. These are super secret espionage camo visor optics things. So they're totally different, and I don't understand why. The benefit here is that you get new heads, you get something that's cool and different potentially, but you also have the option, like with this sculpt here, to illustrate the gender of the different kill team members. So this is there's some male Tau in here and also some female Tau. You can see here, this Tau in the upper right is a female Tau, and the giveaway now seems to be not only the presence of a Y slit on the forehead, but also a nose. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm super down with the different different morphology, the sexual dimorphism of Tau. But why I don't like that the nose is part of that. It seems like somebody made an oopsie and they're like, all right, Shousen has a nose, and now they just have to kind of go with it. Like, no, that's definitely how it is. Just female Tau have noses now. And it's like, no, don't do that. But yeah, so this one has a nose. The cooler part here, I think, is looking at the war gear. So right, this one down here is some sort of comms person, is my guess, because they have a very distinct headset and some different, like a tricorder type dealio. This dude here is a sniper. He has a heavy rail rifle, or not heavy rail rifle. That'd be cool if he had a heavy rail rifle, but he just has a rail rifle. Has these canisters on the side. I have no idea what those are for, because like at first I thought they might be recoil absorbers, but rail technology doesn't have a recoil. That's one of the benefits of it, is that it's all magnetic, and so there's not a recoil from like an explosion or something. So I don't totally get that. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, I guess, but that's my understanding. It's a super cool pose and a super cool weapon. This is by far my favorite model that I've seen in this release. Very cool. Very excited about that. He has his own special optics that look kind of. It almost looks like the masks on the dudes from Borderlands to me. I think that looks cool. But yeah, otherwise we got carbines. This carbine has something on the side of it, and I have no idea what that is. Like it could be anything, right? It could be like an extra, it could be like a battery pack to make it stronger. It could be, something to boost the marker light. It could be whatever you want. But I have no idea what it is. So put your ideas in the chat. What is that big black box on this dude's gun? I want to know. Here's other 5 members. Again, carbines. And we can see here, so on the upper right hand corner here, here's another female, indicated by the Y slit, has the nose present. This dude down here is a male. He looks to be like a medic or something, and he has the the eye slit, not the Y slit. It almost looks like he has a nose too, which if they're doing that, it's like, so they're trying to say, okay, the nose thing isn't just for female Tau, but just some Tau have noses and some don't, and that's just part of the variability in the morphology within the species, and that's fine. It's not to my taste. Right, I like the noseless Tau, like this the Shazwi in the middle here. I think he looks pretty awesome. Let's just go with that, and then just vary the cranial slit, please. The one in the upper right, it just looks like a gene stealer cult person to me. It looks way too human. It creeps me out. I'm not comfortable with this model. Right, spoiler alert, it's actually a gene stealer kill team. Right, you didn't even know that. They're getting 2 releases for the price of 1. Right, so yes, yeah, the physics laws, yes. Right, sorry, responding to chat there. Yeah, so yeah, what are we saying here? Right, looks like a gene stealer, creeps me out, not cool with that. The gun is cool though. It's a standard carbine, but it has these additional optics, and then it has like an elongated barrel. So I'm wondering if this is just a carbine that has a longer range, like maybe it's 24 inches instead of 18, that sort of deal. Or maybe it makes it a little stronger, something like that. I don't know. Could be interesting. This dude just looks like a standard Shazla Pathfinder. Talked about the medic already. Here's the Shazwi. He has some Shazwi stuff going on. He has like this neat optical on his backpack. It's interesting between this and the sniper dude that some of the modeling here reminds me of some of the Wargame exclusive stuff. And then we have a grenadier here. He's throwing a grenade, but his carbine also has like a canister of grenades on the bottom of it, which is interesting because historically in the original iteration, or maybe it was the second iteration of the carbine, had a capacity for firing grenades. That's what this lower portion of the weapon is. So yeah, grenades, additional grenade stuff. Yeah, I guess. Okay. All right, chat, I will acknowledge it does not make any sense that a big gun wouldn't have any recoil. All right, fine, but it has less, right? Right, it would have less, right? Because there's not an explosion. I don't know. I'm not a physicist, folks. And I certainly don't own a rail gun. So yeah. The Shazwi looks like Darkstrider. Yeah, sure. All right. I could go with that. Yeah, so these are, for the most part, very cool models. I'm excited for some of the newer things here, right? Like the medic dude is pretty cool. I like this upgraded carbine. I like the rail rifle for sure. Yeah, so I think that's pretty neat. I think this is cool stuff. Let's look at the sister stuff too, because why not? It feels very fantasy like, right? Like they are definitely leaning more into the ecclesiarchy here, I guess. Yeah, some cool stuff. I love the crossbow. That's cool. That's like some of the imagery from the old demon hunters, or not the demon hunters, the witch hunters codex when that was around in the Inquisition there. That stuff's cool. We got Repentia sword, or executioner, right? What's that called? Whatever the Repentia carry. That'll hurt. We got a chalice. That's a nice bit here. We got the Repentia superior whip. We got a big ol' honking mace. That's all very cool. I think probably the thing that's most likely to see some reuse here is the sister superior, or that, I guess she could, I don't know, maybe she's a canonist, probably technically still a canonist. Pretty darn cool model. I think that's lit, as the kids say, right? They still say that it's lit. And because it's Sisters of Battle, that's lit in righteous flame. So, but of course, I know everyone's here for the Tau, so we can hang out and talk about that for a minute here. Yeah, Sisters got like totally new sculpts, but okay. So here's the deal, right? Like the Tau themselves are a separate kill team from the Kroot, but I will forever pontificate the value of a Kroot kill team total new sculpt kit. I'm down for this, of course. New models are new models, and that's awesome. But come on, let's get the Kroot in there. Come on, let's do it. We know we want it, so let's make it happen. Let's get the Kroot. Let's get the new Kroot in here. We got I was gonna say Angkor Proc. We got Dayak Grak. I mean, we still have Angkor Proc, but he doesn't have rules. Angkor Proc, by the way, is like a Games Day model from, I want to say 2004. Angkor Proc was like the first model I ever bought on eBay. And I was a young lad at the time and didn't really have appreciation for the process of bidding. And so I paid way too much for that model at the time. Of course, if I resold it now, I think I would probably break even, not accounting for inflation or something. But yeah, it's a cool model. I love it. And I'd be down if they brought Angkor Proc back as like a special character. All right, so if you're just joining us, there's a new kill team coming out. It's 10 Tau versus 10 Adepta Sororitas sisters, and these are them. These are the 5 of them. It includes both male and female. They have weird heads. They are leaning into the nose thing a lot, and some variation in war gear and stuff. It's pretty neat. Looks like this is going to come out in December. And so that does go along with some of the rumors that we've heard, right? So it goes along with some rumors we've heard suggesting a kill team in December, and then a full, a codex release with Darkstrider at least in January. So maybe that's true. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Cool. So, something else I pointed this out. If if you weren't waiting in chat when I started, I did this all once before, thinking that I was streaming and just talking to myself in the basement here instead. So I forgot to hit the right button. So I don't know if I pointed this out the first time, the second time, or both, but this dude has a breacher helmet. So like that's cool. Right? Like they're mixing it up a little bit. I like the breacher helmet more than the strike team helmet for sure. So the fact that we have a breacher helmet here is appreciated, but he's not a breacher. So I mean, I guess maybe that's why he has the grenades, because he's supposed to be more breachery. But it'd been cool if they gave him a blaster too. So all right. I am gonna call it there. Yep, sad that there's no new group, but there are new Tau. So pretty awesome. Thanks everybody for watching, and of course, happy wargaming.